a lot of these tutorials may seem repetitive, but I really do want to make sure that you understand what's happening. In the previous tutorial, we looked at class-based component props, destructuring, and in this tutorial, we'll apply the same concept, but to functional components. So here's the class-based component, here's how we destructured it. So now let's see if we can create a functional component and do the same thing. So what we're going to do is inside our components, we're going to create a new file, and we'll call this one old people are good at .js. Right here we're going to import React from React, and we are going to create a new functional component called old people are good at, and we're going to pass props. So this is nothing new so far. We're going to also return a React element, which is going to be a div, and this is where normally we would type in props dot whatever value we set inside our rendering statement inside our app.js. So we'll say, like, for example, old person thing. So it doesn't exist yet, but we're going to go ahead and create that pretty soon. We also have to export default old people are good at. All right, so now in our app.js, we're going to comment that out. We're going to go ahead and delete that code. And we're going to import this functional component that we just created. So old people are good at from .component slash old people are good at. Okay. And now in order to render that component, we'll just say old people are good at, and what do we name this? Old person thing. All right, so we're going to create old person thing, and to this property, we're just going to basically assign something, right? So let's say telling kids to get off their lawn. So that's one thing I think old people are really good at. And we're just going to go ahead and move that onto its own line. Put that at the bottom. So now we can see exactly what's happening. All right, let's save that. Let's open up our page, and there we go. Telling kids to get off their lawn. But of course, just like class-based components, we want to go ahead and destructure this. So inside our function, we are gonna, let's use a let this time. So let is equal to props, and we're gonna destructure something from this props object, which the property that we're gonna be destructuring is this old props thing. And at that point, we can go ahead and delete props dot old person thing, because we've destructured it right here. If we click save, go back, it's good to go. Now we can go back to our app.js. We can go ahead and copy this and paste it down here. And what's another thing that they're good at? I would say saying whatever they want without any consequence. I think that's another thing that old people are really good at. They'll just say whatever they want without any kind of consequence. And there we go. Both of the components are rendered. And there we have it. We looked at how to destructure the props object in our functional component. Next time, we're going to be looking at how to destructure this props object inside our parameter declaration portion right here.